Yo, what up, my tubers, my cuber enthusiasts? Welcome back to another draft of the Chromatic Cube. I was going to record a Double Masters draft, but apparently they've taken them down. Yeah. So, some issues caused by the lands that you get in Double Masters, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. Just know that I was going to do a Double Masters, but I can't currently. So, we're going to do a Chromatic Cube. We're going to jump right into this first pack. I'm going to try to hover over cards a little bit longer so you guys can read them, but this is why I don't like hovering, because you know it just takes up like half the screen. Well, not literally half the screen, but a large portion of the screen, so you can't see what else is in the pack. But I am trying. What do we have here? Kami War? Growth Spiral? Land? This pack's pretty weak. I kind of like taking the Growth Spiral here. As weird as that sounds. Or maybe the Temple of Malice. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the Kami War if it wheels. And I'm going to take the Temple of Malice here. Pick one, pack one. Just because this pack kind of sucks anyways. Let's go with that plan. Into a second pick, there's like an Endatha Triome. Tri-lands are never bad. This pack is also just kind of bad, though. Cultivate's fine. I wish I had taken Cultivate or Growth Spiral now that I'm getting past to Cultivate. A couple of lands. I mean, we just passed Soul Herder. Pick one, pack one. And now we're getting past a Guild or a Guard Mage, so could have done that. Yeah, these aren't great packs. I don't mind just taking another land here. I like the lands that enter untapped when you have two or more already, rather than the fast lands. I think they're both solid, but I think I'd rather have this one. Okay, well, we'll just keep taking lands since I'm planning on wheeling the Kami War anyways. Here, Obnixilis is a super strong planeswalker. It's one of the few reasons I think you would want to go into heavier red and black, but I'm just going to keep taking lands. Take a third pick, Steam Vents, why not? Might try to go like 5-color control. Seems like a pretty fun route to go, and, you know, nothing wrong with taking 3 planeswalkers off the bat. Ooh, maybe a little Mirari's Wake action now? That is also another pretty fun one. Kindred Denial, super good. Liliana, pretty good as well. This Angrath is also fine. Okay. 3 lands that, well, and none of them white into a Mirari's Wake 4th pick. Let's do that. Ooh, good pack here too. Thief of Sanity, just so good in any cube. Card does amazing work. You'll notice, again, I'm trying to hover over the cards so you guys can read them more. I'm probably going to end up taking the Midnight Clock here. It's ramp, it's not fixing, but then it just sits on the battlefield, and if it ever goes off, you kind of just win the game when you refuel your hand. Vanishing Verse is pretty good. Siphon Insight, good value card as well. Similar to the Thief of Sanity. But yeah, we'll go with the clock. 5-color soup is a go. Once again, I'm trying to avoid blue-red straight up, but that doesn't necessarily mean I won't end up there anyways. Kind of like taking Lightning Helix here. Over not much. Huntmaster, I guess, is solid. Price of Fame, good removal spell. Tezzeret's Gambit, just solid card draw, especially if you get a bunch of Planeswalkers or whatever. I don't think you can go wrong, though, with a 3 damage, 3 life spell. Let's do that. Oh, into the Cloudblades. All right, yeah, the Flicker thing was there. I mean, Flicker's fine and all, but I get tired of that pretty easily. I think we'll just take some more ramp and card draw in the form of the Hedron Archive. Lily's fine. We're probably not going to be running that many creatures in this deck if we're going to go 5-color control, though. Ooh. Maybe an Arcane Bombardment now to go with this? 5-color spell control. This one really wants instants and sorceries, though, but I don't mind taking that. Passing a Stomping Ground. Big score would be good, too. All right. Do we wheel the Kami War? Oh, we didn't! Somebody took the Kami War. Okay, well, that kind of sucks, because that's what I was pretty much just trying to build around. I did not expect it to get taken. Well, where do we go from here then? Do we take a Vraska just for some random Planeswalker? Cultivator for a little bit of ramp? That kind of sucks. I guess we'll take the Cultivator. And getting nothing here on the wheel. Maybe a Territorial Kavu. Doesn't look very good for us, though. Okay. Might be able to take Ruinous Ultimatum. The mana cost is a sketch, but if we're gonna go 5 color anyways, then why not? Passing an Agonizing Remorse here, sure. We can make this work, perhaps. Just trying something different, even if it doesn't work. Woodland Cemetery, good, good. More fixing, more better. So basically any of the duels or tri-lands are pretty high pickups, I'm gonna guess. Well, I guess, no, we only have one of these lands that care about having a specific type. Vanishing Verse versus Pathway. Yeah, Verse is pretty good. In fact, you know what we could do? Wow, Price of Fame coming back is excellent as well. Sorry, Regal. We could just go like Mardu. Some Mardu control or Mardu spells deck. That doesn't look like a bad idea, honestly, because the Cultivator is going to be hard to cast. And the Wake, I mean, I guess the Wake is splashable, and the Clock is probably splashable too. We move on to pack number 2, where I've got a Cut to Ribbons or a Treasure Map. Yeah, I don't think I'd be taking any of the other cards here. Map is good fixing and card selection. But I wonder if Cut the Ribbons is just a better choice overall. I don't know, we already have a lot of removal. Let's take the map. Into a Lorehold command, one of my favorites. This one, I mean, if you've watched any number of my videos by now, you know how strong this card can be. Just does too many things. All of the modes can be relevant. Usually when you're going for the win, you make the creature and you go for the haste. If you're trying to buy more time, then you do the life gain and the card draw or whatever. Yeah, Mardu spells. Maybe with a little Wake Splash and a little Clock Splash. I guess the Clock Splash doesn't make sense. But a lot of the blue spells are the best spells, right? Like this one right here, as we get a Sublime Epiphany. It's gonna be really hard for me not to play this card. Again, similar to the Lorehold command, if you've seen any number of my drafts of this format, you'll know how good this can be. Passing a Thriving Moor, Coast, Tome, Search, so a lot of good choices, but there's no way I'm passing a Sublime Epiphany. Ooh, into a Velomachus, perhaps? Ooh, actually, I think we try to wheel the Velomachus because we have way too many other better cards here. We have a Sacred Foundry, which is insane, a Braid, which is insane, a couple other lands. Relic is good as well. Yeah, we're hoping that Velomachus wheels, because that's going to be really solid in our deck. But for now... Oh, the Abrade is so good, but so is the damn Sacred Foundry. This is a tough pick. I think Abrade is just too nice. We should wheel something out of that pack anyways, but... it's a little bit of regret. Wow, we're getting a 5th pick, Key to the Archive! This is another one of my favorite cards. There goes a Bolt, Zagoth Triome, and a Pathway. Key's too good. It's ramp, it's fixing, and it can just be a win con, so... excellent pickup. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, I'm digging this. 5 color spells. Instant sorcery count right now is a lovely 7 for Arcane Bombardment. I will say this, if we picked up Double Vision, I would probably pitch away the Bombardment. But, I guess that's yet to be seen. I don't know about this Wake. The more and more that the draft goes on, the less likely I think I am to run the Wake, even though we have a couple ways to splash it. Like, green-white is almost a double off color. Harrow? No, this looks like a Finale of Eternity. I mean, I don't even need this much removal. I actually need some win cons at this point. Splash green for fixing? That doesn't make much sense. Yeah, it's got to be Finale here. On initial glance, this just looks like a random selection of cards, but if you squint a little bit hard, you can actually see that there's some strategy to it as we get a nice Seize the Spoils here. Good with the spells deck for sure. A little bit of fixing as well. What are the most important cards for us to pick up? I guess lands are among them, although these two lands don't necessarily do much. We could take D-Spark here. It's not awful. Flame Painter's actually pretty good. Is Niv-Mizzet Reborn any good? I mean, we are going 5-ish colors. I guess we could try playing Niv-Mizzet for the YOLOs. We really need to pick up the fixing then. We need to pick up like that Chromatic Lantern. That's what we need. I don't think any of these are going to be played. Play with Fire. Future Spell Thief. Yeah, we'll just take the play with... Well, no, we don't need the play with Fire, do we? I guess Rutha might actually be a little bit better. We have enough early game burn, so that's fine. Sholdred could be an okay top-end card, maybe. But again, these all seem like cards we're probably not running. Although I guess Kalia does grab a dragon. And now that we have Niv, that could be like a 3/3 flying vigilance for 3 that can once in a while grab Niv-Mizzet. Oh, I think I need to take the Shipwreck Marsh here over the Velomachus, don't I? No, Velomachus is too sweet. Okay, more lands. Yeah, pack 3 is going to have to be all fixing. It's funny, we actually have 2 dragons now for Kalia to hit. We have the Velomachus and the Niv-Mizzet. Okay, pack number 3. Fixing or only top tier cards. God, 2 green lands kind of sucks, but Forsaken Crossroads is good, so I'll end up taking that. This deck is trying to be Mardu as a baseline, right? Yeah. I know the correct play is just to cut the blue, but we have Epiphany. The correct play is just to go straight up Mardu, right? For sure. Okay, what if we go straight up Mardu? We only have 1 fixer? Holy smokes. That's really bad. In fact, I might need playables. Let's take Gonti then instead. There's Field of the Dead. Okay, Haunted Ridge. Instant sorcery count is only 8 now from Bombardment. This is messy. Crux of Fate, that's one of the few wraths in the format. Yeah, we're definitely going to take that. Farewell, there's one of the other few wraths in the format. Okay, we're just going to be... Mardu removal, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, but... The only wrath I think we're missing in our colors is what? Burn down the house? So we get a... No, that doesn't do anything. This is a white, blue, green fixing. That doesn't do anything. Ugh. Alright, well, we'll just take the land and see what happens there. Maybe there's a world. But yeah, bright side, this is different than any other deck I've drafted before, so there's that. As we pick up what? There's a Chromatic Orrery for fixing. That opens more potential for us to go back to some 5-color soup. And I might need to do that anyways for playable counts. I mean, Siege Gang Commander is nice here, but... yeah, let's do this. Alright, we'll take the Orrery. Consider getting back all those random cards, as there's a Mythos of a Luna here. Teleportation Circle flickers are key to the archives. But it doesn't really have any other good... I mean, Key to the Archive, Gonti. It just doesn't do much beyond that, though. Take a green-white land. So much off-color fixing, it's crazy. So many green lands going around, like double off-color land here. I guess we can take the Temple of Plenty for that, whatchamacallit, the Mirari's Wake. Kenrith's not bad. Kenrith's actually pretty freaking solid. I don't think we're going to be running Turgrid. More green fixing. Yorion here, perhaps, could do something. Not really. Another land. These angels and whatnot are all playable. I just don't think they're very good in our deck. In fact, maybe a Tali is better, just for the YOLO action. I guess we'll take Lyra. Feels like Arcane Bombardment's now a cut. Oh, you know what? Kalia can also grab an angel, right? Yeah, that worked out. So this is just like full-on Mardu control. Is this a playable card in our deck? Maybe?
Even the gods cannot escape my wrath.
Is this a playable card in our deck? Ooh, actually... can we splash Eerie Ultimatum in this deck as well? Oh my god, I want to splash freaking Rashmi too, but maybe we played the Platinum Angel. This is truly the most soup I've ever seen. Yeah, let's get the Mirari's Wake back in the deck with all the green fixing. Let's play that Eerie Ultimatum. This is a strange one. I have 5 7-drops. Holy smokes. Okay. Can I splash Niv Mizzet? Is it worth it to splash Niv Mizzet? What else could I be playing here? Return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, is that even good, I guess? Maybe that's not even that great. Maybe Turgrid's like a better win con. Yeah, I guess that Eerie Ultimatum doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, if we're running Mirari's Wake, then the Lantern might do something. Let's try 18 lands here. Okay. So we don't need the blue fixing then. We can all run all of these green sources that overlap with any of our main colors. So that's kind of nice. Do we want to run this as a green-white tapped land? Oh wait, why am I running Clearwater Pathway then? We don't need that either. Yeah, I mean, that's 5 green sources. Yeah, we don't need any forests or sparrows. Alright. I am skeptical, but interested in the outcome of this. Alright, let's figure out this mana base. 4, 5, 6 white sources. Need some more. Maybe 7 or 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black sources. 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources. Looks like red we need the least of. 6, 7, 8 white. I guess we don't need double white until much later. 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is a weird one. Mardu control splashing Mirari's Wake. Is this what happens when you don't force blue-red? You get these weird-looking decks? Feels like it. As we're on the play here with a hand that looks alright. Hold open turn 2 Abrade, turn 3 seize the spoils. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop that off. I assume I'm supposed to... Yeah, let's pitch the land actually since we drew an extra and we're running 18 anyways. We can go turn 4 Mirari's Wake into Chromatic Orrery with Lantern and just try to start going off that way. I guess. Nice, they didn't have a way to kill it. Perfect. Okay, so let's go land, Orrery, Helix, Lantern, and ping them. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 15 mana, so I can activate the Lantern like 4 times every turn or something crazy. And then we don't care about any of those that they get back. Although it might be better just to draw 3 cards with the Orrery, you know? Instead of activating the Lantern. We do want to get some more action over here. But we'll go ahead and always just start by poking. That right, we'll just let's say go here, no rush. I think we're in firm control if they don't find a way to blow up one of our artifacts or enchantments. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. We'll probably end up exiling the Timeless Witness so they can't bring it back. But for now, let's just use up our mana efficiently. 4 mana to untap the Lantern and activate again. Keep going. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 19. Okay, well, let's keep going. If they want to keep paying 3 life, I'm okay with that. They did go to 2. Okay, well, we can just fire off our lower hold command then. Deal 3, draw 2. I guess that's one way to win. Effectively infinite mana with Turgid's Lantern. Strange game, but hey, we'll take it. We will take it. I guess getting any wins with this wacky deck is going to feel good, so... Doesn't matter how you get there, or the destination, as long as you make it. On to game number 2. With our control-y deck. Ooh, this hand is real bad. Got a mulligan down that to 6. Pitch the finale here. This hand could be okay. Oh, it's got a Lutri though. Uh-oh. I wonder if they are a student of the Numot School of Drafting. I'm expecting a blue source from them in this coming turns. Interesting. Ah! Yeah. Looks like they might be a little bit flooded if they're cycling that irrigated farmland already. Oh. Lots of colors. Well, they get to take my key to the archive and then we're basically dead. That's good. I guess they might leave the key if they have an artifact removal spell and instead take like Wake. But our hand does not build confidence, I will say that. Yeah, as expected, they took the key. So now I need to draw like 2 lands in a row for Wake and hope that they don't deal with the Wake somehow. I think I'm going to take the hit for 3, see if they play an artifact. Especially since we have a Wrath in our hand. If they don't do anything, that's fine, we'll just draw. And we will regret everything. Notably, if they didn't take the key, we still would have bricked on land. Alright, well, we'll shoot that off. This hand was pretty sketchy already, but missing a land drop in 3 draw steps when we have 18 lands is not going to win us any games. Our set, yeah.
Ikoria is familiar. I train in the shadows of giants.
Probably just good to concede if we don't draw land next turn.
Strike with the cunning mind of the dragon.
Interesting that they decided to draw a card with Narset immediately. Wait, what is going on? I think they read Narset wrong. So, I made this play mistake, or yeah, I made this mistake before as well. Narset, you don't have to discard a card. But since they did discard a card, they had to deal damage to something, and the only target was Narset herself. Kind of funny. Soul Herder Omnath, interesting. It flickers and they get to draw a card. I mean, they're just going to play out some random creatures and we're going to die. Maybe if I draw a black source this turn. Maybe. Nope. Alright, good beats. Pretty awkward only finding 4 lands. 1 land in the first 6 draw steps. No black sources. I'd like to say I put up a fight, but we drew pretty poorly there. Go the next. On to game number 3. I know it feels like no time for you guys, but man, these matches are taking like 2 to 3 minutes to queue or pop. On the draw here, man, with another super awkward hand. We do have a decent number of black sources in this deck, don't I? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 black sources? Is it keep? Probably not. There we go, that's a little bit better. And we can catch up planes here since we have Scry, and we should be able to find a land in the first couple draw steps. 7 drop. So Velomachus on the bottom means Kalia is less likely to hit, but we could still draw Lyra, I guess. That's really bad. Turn 2 Stowaway on the play, and I don't have a removal spell for it immediately, which means they're just going to start drawing extra cards. This game might be over already. They're going to draw at least, what, 2 or 3 extra cards off of that? Ugh. So gross. Okay, well that was a fine draw. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna kill the Seafaring Werewolf, and then they're just gonna get to make extra treasures now, but... what can you do? Was not expecting Rivers Reef, what the heck? Maybe I should have kept that Crux of Fate. Let's go lead on Gonti here and see if we can hit something spicy off of their deck. Huh. Can't add blue for Kinnan, unfortunately. I guess we'll just take Muldrotha. So they're gonna bind my Price of Fame, attack for 3, make another treasure. Oh, great, and they have a Alrund's Epiphany? Oh, we're dead to that too, aren't we? Gotta kill the Reflection, sadly. Can't even afford to draw those. We are looking very dead here. We're gonna flip Jonathan next turn. I guess I'm just gonna play out the Muldrotha and hope that I can Gonti next turn and steal something, but this game's basically over. So they get to like flip. Oh, they're gonna just make a huge Hydra and kill my Muldrotha? Okay. Damn, oddly keeping a Wrath would have worked out really well. Strange. I mean, keeping the Farewell, remember I only had 5 mana when the Farewell was seen on top, so I don't think I made a mistake there or anything, but it's just really strange. Alright, good beats. Well, I guess technically I could hit... No, wait, I only have 7 mana. 2, 4... Yeah, I can't even play the Lyra off. I feel like we shouldn't have lost to that with any reasonable strategy. But I guess my deck was more of a hodgepodge than theirs was. Alright, 1 and 2. Come on. This is where we make the comeback. We get some wins. And then we become satisfied. Hey. Let's get a couple of wins here. Game number 4, we're 1 and 2. Good looking hand. Turn 2 treasure map is always a welcome sight. Probably have to bottom that. Ugh, even though I don't like to. And we have very few things to do on turn 3, so I think I'm okay scrying here on upkeep. And that is fine, but I don't think we need it. Obviously, we're not going to scry on upkeep now, since we're going to play Hedron Archive next turn. Oh, I guess they're going to blow up my map. Alright, I'll just discard the Helix then. Discarded Sheoldred. Uh-oh, they might be able to reanimate it then. I wonder if we can get them here. I wonder if I play out Tergrid, if they're going to miss what it does and activate Kaito. If they uptick Kaito and discard a permanent, then I get it with Tergrid.
Bet you can't catch us.
Wait, I'm so confused what just happened. Oh, they get to make a token of it. Ah. Right. My mistake. Well, I guess we're just gonna die to Sheoldred, but they did in fact have a way to reanimate it. Okay, good beats. Oh my gosh, loot. Loot and discard a permanent. Yes! Yes, they discarded Hostage Taker! We get to eat their Sheoldred for free! Oh, it happened! It happened. So good. Okay. Now we can play Kenrith. Give haste. So we need to send... We need to send both of these to kill the Teferi. That way, even if they -3 on Kenrith, they still take the trample damage. If they discard another permanent, they're gonna get ruined. Yeah, thanks, I'll take that. The only way we could win is from Turgrid and the opponent messing up, and it worked out. Okay. Oh my. That type of interaction can only happen in Cube. That's hilarious. You can't fault them. I mean, who plays Turgrid? Nobody. Who even knows what Turgrid does? Even fewer people than nobody, so. We'll take it. It wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. Yeah. Hey. We're 2-2. We're trying to get at least one more win. Salvage something out of this. Let's try to have a Platinum Angel in this deck, too. Oh, man. Is this even remotely keepable? Probably not. That looks playable. Mainly because a turn 2 treasure map is one of my favorite things to do. But it also helps us dig. I guess I'm going to pitch the Platinum Angel here because a 7-drop's not doing much right now. Yeah, this might be the worst deck I've drafted in this format, period. We do not need a third white source. Rather draw black if possible. That Seize the Spoils was a nice draw, though. We can seize, discard Finale, and then still use the map if we want to this turn. Yeah, I think it's worth using the map off of the treasure. Nice thing, our opponent's not doing anything. Oh. So now I think I need to hold the treasure for the verse. Yeah. And we'll scry on upkeep. Definitely gonna keep that. So they're gonna crew the chariot. Oh man. I wonder if it's actually better to exile the Toski now. Because I do have Farewell in a couple turns. Well, actually no. Let's go ahead and exile the chariot this turn to preserve our life total. Because they don't get to draw a card here still. We have a land, otherwise I would keep that. Let's go key into discard Thalia, most likely. Not Thalia, Kalia. Alright, so they do get to draw 2 cards here. But I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was still better to kill the Toski and let them hit me for 4, make an extra cat, than they would hit me for like 6 this turn. Maybe taking the damage is better than them drawing multiple cards. Yeah, I kind of regret my decision now. Oh well. We don't need that anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I could use a bunch of... No, it's better just to fire this off right now. All creatures. And that's it. Save the treasures for Treasure Cove to draw some extra cards. Horns, that's fine. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have to sack 2 treasures though. No, I could go like this. Yeah, let's go like Mirari's Wake. Time Warp. Nah, we can do a buttload of stuff. We have access to a lot of mana. Let's go ahead and draw 1 card here. Shabby Kenrith until we can reanimate our Kalia. Try to hit one of our dragons. Did not hit though, but still have access to 4 available. We can give haste. And then I'm going to gain 5 life with the extra floating mana. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, Kenrith's another nice mana sink with Mirari's Wake for sure. Uh-oh. That could be bad. Oh, they just make 2 2/2s? They are very close to dead here. Right? I guess let's start off by drawing a card. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so now we can go Turgrid. Loading 1 red. Haste. Smack out, see how they block. Because remember, these all have trample too. So this is already 4/7 trample damage. Yeah, so they're dead. This is 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're very dead. Doesn't matter what they do here. We could just pump with the Kenrith ability. Add 2 green from the key, 2 green from the temple, and then 4 more other mana and pump. It don't mean a thing, baby. Come on, opponent. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it doesn't matter what they do. I don't even think we needed any of these. They were still just dead otherwise. Alright, buddy. Nothing mattered. That's what we need to do. We need to play against creature decks. If we play against decks that do anything do anything big, we cannot win. But versus specifically creature decks, we have a couple of wraths and a lot of spot removal. So there we go. We found our out to getting to like 7 wins. We just played against this person, so yeah, like I said, the queue times are forever. And we're playing against the same person we played earlier. They were playing, yeah, some green-based deck last time, too. We got them with Lantern. Okay. Who needs white sources? Uro? Surprised they didn't just activate Shigeki here. Oh, they missed a 4th land, too. Hmm. Well, Gonti can't play lands, right? No, so we have to just take the only non-land. I don't know. Am I able to play this as a land, though? Because that would be good for us. I guess now we still play that out, though. They're going to block and activate, and then we're going to Lightning Helix. Oh, wait. That's right. We can't Helix in response. Ha 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 ha. I think we just play out a stupid 4/5. Awkward that all of my creatures are legendary, so the Mimic can't even copy very well. Copying Gonti would get a re-trigger, but eh. Sure. Let's see if this works. Nope, you can't play it as land. It doesn't give me that option. Do I want to just mimic the Gonti then? I guess we do. And we want to keep our own, even though that fuels their graveyard. They already had enough cards in their graveyard anyways. That was a good hit. Sure. Oh man, they keep bricking on lands. It's 3 to crew? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We just smack down. I guess I'm gonna play out the Lyra instead of holding up counter. Okay, here comes Uro. Yep, that's fine. They discard a card. Turgid might activate here if they're not paying attention again. Yep, that's exactly what happened. They discarded Timeless Witness, and now I get it back. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. We'll just play Ori and pass, hold up the intervention, and that should be game. I can't believe this Turgid is doing work. What the heck? Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card. Just passing with all their mana open, sure. Show me what you got. Probably could have gone for the kill. Go for finale on these two and just smack with everything. They had an epiphany. Hey, alright. I don't know what's going on. We've gotten to what, 4 wins now? Okay. Better than ever anticipated. Now we just have to go into grind mode. Let's play well. Win a couple more. On to the 7th game. Fortunately, we did not get paired against that person again. Oh, man. What is this hand? A mulligan is what it is. This one's also pretty weak, but at least we have some castables. Man, just looking at opening hands of this deck compared to literally any other deck I've drafted, and it's just like, what are you doing, dude? Alright, now that we drew the Scattered Groves, we can play the Pathway on black. Hold up Verse, at least. Franco, that is a nice exile target. Alright, if they're playing Krenko, they might be more of a creature-based deck, which is good news for us. Cold Heart, sure. I see your heart. And raise you in archive. I guess I could have played Lantern that turn if I really wanted to. Yeah, maybe I should have played Lantern and just started activating that. Oh. Well, now we're probably going to be pretty happy about... I think I'm going to run out the Platinum Angel and pass. Platinum Angel does stop them from attacking with their wolves, so I'm only going to be taking 6 here. I'm a little bit tempted to just like try to get maximum value out of this Farewell. Maybe they'd run out a few more big creatures or something. They could also just have a counter and then end up killing me. But I really want to wait to use Farewell until I can get more value than just effectively 1 for 1. Oh. Interesting. They should definitely attack for 6. Yep, that's good. Oh. Okay, once again, I'm going to get a little bit greedy here, I think. And sack the archive. This is so greedy, but I don't think the deck can do anything otherwise. Good. That's what we wanted to do, find a black source for Gonti. I'll take the creature that gets lands. I guess I'm not going to attack. And the reason is if they kill the Gonti, I want to have the Angel to block the other creatures. But now that I've sacked the archive, I can Farewell artifacts as well to get their Cold Steel Heart. Assuming we don't need the Angel anymore or it dies otherwise. Greed is good. Ooh, I hope they... Is this on blue? No, it's not. Well, that's pretty awesome. So we're gonna block maximum damage here. Hope they cast one more spell. Please? Please cast one more spell. Damn. Alright, let's attack for 4. And say fare thee well. I don't think we need to exile their graveyard. Because we want our Gonti in our graveyard for finale. Most importantly, that deals with their parallel lives as well. Sure. Oh, what? Where did that come from? Oh, I should have exiled graveyards because of quasi-duplicate. Whoops, what am I thinking? I'm silly. Oh my gosh. Well, I need to draw a land here now. I've made a bad mistake. Not exiling their graveyard is biting me in the butt huge. Silly, silly mistakes. Okay. So they're probably just going to duplicate their Huntmaster. Wow, we would be crushing them had I just exiled graveyards. What am I thinking? Try to get finale value with Gonti in my graveyard, and now I just get wrecked by them having graveyard recursion and otherwise. That's pretty funny. Alright. I'll take 6. Interesting that they would let me double block the Huntmaster before casting the duplicate. Ah. It was bait, I see. Well, I guess I just have to finale that. Yeah, man, I punted so hard. Oh, if I exile graveyards, I don't think I can lose. They just have, like, no action going on. Brutal. I get to, like, blitz their underdog, which effectively puts me at 1. Wait, what? Why would they do that? Okay, they messed up. They should have blitzed there. Maybe we have a chance again? Let's play our 4-5 and hold up our Abrade, I think. Now, we could draw, like, Ultimatum or something. Blow up the procession in the meat hook. I mean, I don't deserve to win this game. Punted really badly. Ooh, they like what they saw too. Yep, I like this attack. Or not. That was the card I was talking about. Okay. I think we have to do that to kill their enchantments, more importantly than their underdog. Okay, hold up. We have a chance. We need to just pass here, because if they blitz, of course, I need to have a blocker. Ooh, that's pretty spicy. Okay. Kill that. Now we Velomachus and attack for 9. Get a trigger. Boom, baby. Beautiful. Nice little life buffer there. All right. Let's go. Not deserved, but we might have pulled it off. What a top deck. We have a lot of hits with Velomachus, though. Oh, and that's also just lethal. Now we get to attack for 6. Beautiful. Oh. Undeserved win, but we got there anyways. Five and 2 now? I almost feel bad that this deck is actually getting wins. Alright, more creature decks, please. Please, more creature decks and no scary blue-red spells decks. That's what we want to see. Game number 8 here. Sitting at 5 and 2. Have a lovely hand. Turn 2 map, some interactive spells, key to the archive. Love it. Opponent's playing a Bosch. Oh, wow. That is impressive. So if they didn't have a 1, they're not going to have any 2s. Draw. Actually, we could keep Velomachus. Nah, I'll bottom it. Rem Careless hit me for 2. Sure. Let me go... Green, key... I guess D-Spark over Doomblade, and we're gonna pitch the Turgrid. Oh, nice. Is it power or toughness? Yeah, so we can scry here and do it for 3 still. Yeah, I should probably keep that removal spell as well. So a Bosch aggro, a Bosch Mardu aggro versus Mardu control. Wish I'd kept that Velomachus now, but oh well. We flip this map, I'm gonna feel really confident. So we ditch the Vanishing Verse here. And then we can D-Spark Angrath. Both Velomachus and Lyra are on the bottom, so this is just a 3/3 flyer. Let's see what Gonti takes from them first, I think. This is 2 of any color, right? Yeah, so let's Gonti, see what we steal. Taking Angel of Sanctions is super awkward, so I'm going to take the Captain Lannery, and then we'll just D-Spark that now. Because if they kill the Angel, then they get it in their graveyard, you know? Lannery making treasure is also nice for Cove if they don't put a good way to block the Lannery out. That is a very large creature. That's not bad. Alright, well, let's just run out the Plat Angel. What if they're gonna put a Bosch in their hand and then, yeah, they're gonna attack with Ilharg, and so I'm gonna lose if they find a way to, oh. That's also really bad. Okay. So I'm gonna take 6-12, I think what happens here. Yeah, I take 12. I take 3, 6 trample, and then 6 here. And I don't think I have a way to stop it. Yeah. Abosh is going to go back to their hand at least. Okay. Lyra's on the bottom, but we still have Lightning Helix and a Lower Hold command to potentially draw some, or gain some life back. Start off by... Yeah, we don't need to... If I sack a treasure with Lannery on the battlefield, it gets pumped, but... Alright, well, we might just be dead then to any burn spell, but nothing I can do about that, so good beats if it happens. Yep, that'll do her. Jeez. Wonder if I could have done something else there, but it doesn't seem like I could have. Alright, no big deal. I got to, what, 5 wins with this deck? 4 wins with this deck? Beyond elated for that. Yeah, this deck was... This is the worst deck I've drafted in this format, but we still got the 5 wins. We still had some funny games. I can't believe those Turgid games multiple times. Turgid stole something from the opponent when they discarded it. So, fun stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, there probably will be some double masters if they fix it. It has some major issues on Magic Online, so until then, we'll get some more Chromatic Cube. But as always, hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, you can always check out cardkingdom.com/Numot if you want to get some Magic cards of your own. So, shout outs to our sponsors, and appreciate you guys tuning in and supporting the YouTube channel, or if you watch Twitch over there as well. We'll see you next time.